iPod over here in case you want to change the music. Hi. Hey. Mm, I think that they are doing something too.
This is extra complicated.
Anybody hear you? Hello, everyone.
Yep, a little loop stop. It's not 7 yet.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. When it starts to record,
Hmm?
start to record.
Mm-hmm. Every time something a little different. And, we shall see what we shall see.
Anyone here? No. A couple minutes. Yeah.
Oh, so that's good.
Oh, very busy, as usual. And how about yours?
Hope this helps.
Mm, a lot of moving parts. I'm almost distracted with these things. You got to chill.
Okay, it's 7 o'clock. Howdy, howdy. Hello, everybody.
There. Happy Sunday.
Whosoever is joining and wheresoever you are from, welcome.
Thank you for coming and sitting with us for a little while. And if you would, if you can, that is, if you're on Facebook, you can chat with us. Is that correct?
I'm not sure who's
No, we're
available.
not. We're not sure. It's new every time. So if you can, do a wave, shout out, say hi. So certainly looking forward to a lively evening. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, Princess over there. I thought someone joining us. You're gonna try to get
Just looking to make sure that we are live here.
on? Okay, we are live.
Yeah, but let's sometime in the room. Let's move.
We got some live music going for you. Anybody get the feeling? Share the joy.
One thing I did want to say is we are going to post this recording on YouTube and Facebook. We'll have it live in the event, and we'll attempt to post it to our Instagram.
They've been kind of quirky lately. I don't know what's going on. I'm not able to post. So we should how do we mention? Let's see.
We'll give it a couple of minutes, and then we'll get started. As I said, you'll be able to watch this retroactively to see what we shared. But yeah, we've been busy working, busy working. For me, I know creativity is my refuge in this chaotic time.
I'm grateful for it.
It's definitely my sanity connection. And I believe that through creativity, we continue to add to the positive vibration, particularly in our community, in our circle of spirits, our circle of connected spirits, um, to add life, energy, positive outlook, and anything that is created becomes a part of history, becomes a part of life, and it is sustaining. So we create, encourage others to create, live life out loud, especially in the darkness. Somebody needs your light. Somebody needs that inspiration. Somebody needs your voice, your energy, and know that encourage these last few months connecting with other artists, other exhibitions, and just checking in on folks to see what their spirit has brought forward. We were in Philadelphia, Baltimore, Chicago,
DC.
so had a great visit, inspirational with Harry.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
Harry Dietrich in Chicago. Yeah, that was really special.
We,
Shout out to Harry. Uh, yeah, he's Mr. Multi-talented, multi-disciplined artist. Just his range is incredible. Jewelry, sculpture, painting, dance, choreography, um, culinary arts. He's just a man of all seasons.
we AKOSUA did an exhibition in Baltimore, courtesy of Joyce.
Joyce J. Scott. She's people say she's ace.
She assembles a collection of jewelers to exhibit at a gallery, and that was a wonderful experience. And I think in April, just earlier this month, um, some of the staff, curatorial staff from the Smithsonian, visiting Chicago, researching AKOSUA jewelry and collectors thereof, um, intending at some point, like too distant, to feature some of her jewelry in that collection. So I know they visited the premier collector, the Alexander. I'm not sure who else they did.
They was Lamar Garrett. He's a archivist. He's also done, I believe, a book on black jewelers. And I'm not sure if they're just from Chicago, but he definitely is an inspiration and just a joy of a person to just recognize that it's important to document and archive um, black jewelers, our work. Um, so that, and they also visited Andra Hurd, who's uh, not a lot of people have heard of, but he's just a magnificent creator, jewelry sculpture, just way out there. Just his concepts and ideas are so fresh. So look him up. I know he's on Instagram. I think it's Alchemy. Wait, I'm gonna get UNDRA. Herd. HEA. Stone and I think that's it. Yes. So it's just really uplifting, exhilarating. It just fills my soul to be connected with other artists, especially jewelers, that are collaborating, sharing, uh, and just as I always say, just pushing the envelope, just always taking their expression to a higher level or the highest manifestation, their capabilities. And um, yeah, that keeps me going, just really inspiring. All you jewelers out there, my folks in New York, I mean, there are people that I love everywhere. I'm putting the word in. I'm putting the word in. I don't know if people have contacted you, but T-Tay, Mel, my special sisters. And as long as I'm getting shout outs, if you all are ever in Atlanta or some of you Atlanta people, my sister, Denswa Abayomi, has a wonderful shop gallery in Greenwood Mall called Incredible Artist Market with a range of art and products that will just astound you. And you cannot walk out of there without anything, even if you have to, um, as they say, put it on layaway. Okay. But that would be a great place to visit, even if you're traveling to Atlanta. Um, so,
But this is a time where art and creativity are being called to come to the center and provide energy that is being drained from us from so many other quarters. Um, and if what we've seen in the last year or two is any indication, um, the spirit is alive, the creativity is powerful, and we will not only make it through this, but we will come out on the other side better and stronger. For some people, this realization of the American horror story is new information, and it's a shock to the system. But for the community of artists and creators, visionaries, cultural activists, and warriors, we have been living in our own alternative reality for decades. And need to communicate to the recently displaced that there is a world beyond the American lifetime. For us, it's centered in African culture, but it is rooted in culture. And within culture, of course, we mean the arts, but it should not be confused with what is called popular culture. Popular culture is entertainment. Culture is agriculture, it's health, it's education, um, it's food, it's family, it's value system, spirituality. And these are the things when we speak of culture that we need to focus on and pay attention to. You know, the political arena that is so widely popularized and publicized is a kind of entertainment because when it's all said and done, there's very little we can do about what they choose to do on a day-to-day basis. It's horrible, it's barbaric, but on a day-to-day basis, there's not much that we can do about it except be horrified, distressed, disturbed, upset, and that's not a productive space to live in. There will come a time to act in a way that is meaningful and productive, and when that time presents, we'll be there showing up 100%. But in the meantime, it is important for us to focus on us and the things that we do have control over. We do have a control over our bodies, what we put into them. We do have control over how we spend our days, who we associate with, what we believe in, don't believe in, you know, what we create, what we manifest, what we share, what we read, what we think, what we dream. We have sovereignty over much more than we think. We have agency over much more than we think. And this is the time to live in your own life and not on the periphery of somebody else's.
And create, make something. You don't mean necessarily art. There's so many ways to contribute.
Decorate your house, cook something, plant something, call a friend.
Feel good things.
Read a book, write a book, go see some live music.
Yes, it's really good for the soul. Turn off the TV and turn some music on. What's it called? I call it memory music. see how many songs you can sing along with. Okay. So do we know if anyone's here?
Nine,
Okay, hi 9 people.
where?
I wanted to welcome everybody. As I say, family, friends, collectors, new people that hopefully will become collectors and family. So thank you for joining us. We just kind of talking right now. Maybe a few more people will join and we'll do the slideshow. And as I said, if you can, I don't know what format you're on, but if you could put something in the chat, if that's possible, I think you can do it on Facebook, and I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
we can see it later.
We'll be able to see it later. Yes. And any questions, we can get back with you. Leave us your email address at least, or go on the website and sign the email book. Is it called a book?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Um, so this particular show is on the occasion of spring and presentation of what we think are wonderful gift items from Mother's Day. Um, and there's an interesting concept of the gift of art because it is enduring. Um, Generally on Mother's Day, we will give flowers and cards and something. Flowers are beautiful,
Gotta have them.
but they will fade. The cards, their expressions are wonderful, but they'll get tucked away in a drawer. But the art will be there forever, ever present. It's jewelry. Every time it's worn, there'll be the memory of you. If it's a bag, every time it's worn, there'll be the memory of you.
Hey, Marjorie. Okay, somebody on Facebook. I guess that's it. Yay.
You too.
Oh, that's YouTube. Okay.
So, so think about art. I say there is power in art, power in the art that adorns your house, your apartment, your car, the clothes that you wear speak volumes. These are things that offer protection and energy.
And power.
They convey and project your power, and they create an aura around you and in your environment that not only empowers but protects. Protects you from evil energy, negative forces, and asserts your energy and your spirit into every environment that you travel into. So there's art as amulet,
Yes.
art as power object, art as instruments of spirit. And these objects connect you to not only the spirit that created them, but to every other person who has shared that spirit. So as you're walking in the world, you're going to bump into somebody who you will recognize by the adornments that they wear. We hear it all the time. I was in the airport and I saw this sister, and I just knew those were Coach's earrings. So I walked over and we started chatting. Finally, we knew everybody. I mean,
Yeah, some of the same people. It's amazing. But this also happens with your bags, as people will say, I was in Egypt and I was on a cruise, and I could tell, yep, they're part of the tribe. They got a Marvin sandbag, they got had their earrings on. I couldn't believe it. So people just kind of know. So it's a good thing. Hey, Sandra. Just talked to you. Yes, it's from Maryland. And Andrea, we gave you a shout out earlier. I don't know if you were on yet, but yes, I know that you just texted me.
This
So,
is Marjorie testifying. I had someone stop me on the street for my purple earrings and Marvin's red bag. They-
oh, that's right. That was right. And another someone else we knew. Oh gosh, do you remember her name? But yes, she in fact called me and said this. Where were you all? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Marjorie's a dear, dear friend, family like family sister from New York. Been knowing her for years and her family. Yes. So should we get started on the slideshow?
Why not?
Now, let me preface this slideshow with several pieces are gone. People started shopping because everything's available on the website. So I think it was up last night.
That's fine.
Yeah, last night, and people started shopping last night. So thank you for you early shoppers, and there's still things available for our present shoppers. So, and everything is available that I'll be showing on the website. I might show a few things after my presentation or after Marvin's presentation, so I won't take up too much time. That didn't make it to the website, but I'm still creating. I'm still working. So let's get started. And I know I will do my best to. I'll take off my earrings and I will pick up pieces that I'm showing so you can get a better view. And take these glasses off. They really, what do I call it? Hmm. Window pane. Do this here. Should I do this here? No, let's do this here. So I will be off screen for a moment, but I'll be back on. I'm going to run through these pieces. Um, I tried to do several pieces that are a little forward. That piece is so. Somebody put that. No? Oh, no. Okay, that piece is not so. Okay. I said, because it's summer, getting ready to be summer, spring warm outside, we don't have scarves on and all of that stuff, the collars and all. So this is a purple, and it is more of a wine color. Uh, and it does move, it has movement. And this is a acrylic and recycled bamboo, dyed recycled bamboo with hematite, iridescent hematite beads. The ear wire is gold plated, but you can kind of see it. Kind of shiny, sort of. Okay. All right, that's number one. Okay, and then here's a complement if you are so inclined, which is a little smaller, same elements. There you go. Yeah. Okay. One of my favorites, love, I call it my kinetic, uh, abstract kinetic. It's moved many places, and this is three different types of resin. Yeah, a purple. One is very luminant um, and opaque and marbleized, and it alternates with sterling silver, and the beads are um, iridescent hematite. I love these beads because it just has all the range of all the colors with the purples. And to complement, as I say, everyone needs. This is a reflection of who we are, the crescent moon. This is a style of motion. This is a luminant acrylic, and this is sterling, and also with the iridescent hematite beads. That's how that would look. So you see, I'm starting with purple. You all don't know, purple is my favorite color, but I thought I would do something different today. I know you all were expecting my people me to have on purple. But this is a shirt that was done by a very dear friend of ours who's from Tennessee, but he lived in Atlanta for years. We have been trying to connect with him. So if anybody knows or can connect with Jamal Jones, he is a fantastic artist and just a wonderful brother. Oh, where's he going? Okay, sorry. Okay. Um, okay. Thank you. That was no. This is here we go. This is a what I call a abstract hoop. I do many versions of this. People say, "Well, how do you put it on?" Well, it's a hoop, so it opens up and you just kind of put it through, and then it connects to the back. I do all kind of different stuff with the wires. So this is two different colors of purple acrylic. So I've worked with a lot of acrylics now for the color, but also because of the freedom of what I'm able to do in terms of each piece is cut by hand with a jeweler saw at the bench, and it's sanded, shaped, polished, all of that, and then I connect the pieces. So this one also has the iridescent hematite beads. So it just looks different on either side, and it's just the hoops are fun. So also there will be, I mean, I do some requests for compliments, but I like to do things like this as far as compliments. So I would do one and one. So I know that this is a little forward, fashion forward for some, but some of you, my collectors and friends, you know how to wear these. So this has a little movement also and dangles that are in with a leather cord and some crystal beads, also the iridescent hematites. And this is two different kinds of purple. So this one would be, as I call it, a waterfall because it kind of just cascades down. And if you just have to have two, here's one that is different shapes, kind of the same vibration, but different cuts. The different shapes, as I say, um, different beads. A stylized crescent, and in fact, there are two of these, so 8 and 9. And I don't usually do pairs, and these could be a pair or not, but they're so individual because my signature is one and a complement. So this would be on this side, and you can put whatever else you want on this side. It might be a different purple. It could be something in red, but these are, if this is 8 and 9. So, but if you wanted to do where they're looking like a pear, because the shapes are cut differently, especially the ones that are on top. So you have to, okay, but those are close enough that you could say they're a pear. And because it's spring, I wanted to do a collection of orange, one of my other favorite colors that I don't do often, but I really do like putting the different colors together. So here we are with a hoop. This is I call this a waterfall hoop. So you open it, put it on, and I hope I don't wear my ear out. So it has copper wire twist. It has this recycled orange wire. This is from South Africa. And three different pieces. I call this the layered acrylic look. So it's fun. As people say, the earrings are so much fun. Yes, that's the point. You should enjoy. And then here's as I call this, a baby earring. As a couple of customers in LA would say, "Oh, that's for your starter kit. That's for someone just starting out." I do a stylized version of the Chihuahua, which is the antelope sculpture that the I guess Banda, no, the Dogon. I'm sorry, the Dogon people use in their rituals for the harvest. So that is a stylized out of an orange acrylic with some glass beads. That one's gone. Oops. Okay. Okay, 14. Okay, here's a waterfall dangle, as I call them. Basket. Um, so,
Orange.
hey, Ann. Yes, your favorite. Here is a triple orange colored piece. This one has recycled bamboo, copper, and two other pieces of orange. So this one is, I'm gonna unbutton so you can see that this is definitely a waterfall, so that it kind of cascades down, kind of hits your shoulder, your collarbone. But these are fun, especially in the summertime. Okay, that's gone. 17. Where are you? 17. Here you are. Okay, now this is special because the materials I found some wonderful bakelite that has kind of a rust and orange color. And then this is the recycled bamboo. So this is and some amber. So this is really special to me because I love those different elements together. And I will put it on so you can see how it lays very nicely, moves very nicely, and it's just fun. There we go. And so you pick something out with all of the pieces, especially, well, everything gets a back on it, even the hoops, so that we can make them extra secure. I don't want anybody losing anything. So there's that. And a smaller version. I'm not going to put that one, but you can see that's, see, short enough for people that always, oh, my neck is too short. Nobody's neck is too short. As I say, it's a waterfall. Let it lay, let it hang. The blue. Now we have the blue. The royal is blue. Different versions of indigo, royal blue, cobalt blue, another abstract blue. Did I get it in it? Yes, as you can see. And another crescent. Well, it's good that I kind of did most of the crescents on this ear. That's good. I like the crescents to come into the face because they frame, but you can wear them either way. And I'm still working on this ear. It's not given out yet. Maybe in a minute, but not yet. Well, maybe so. Let's see. Anyway, let's see. Nope, it's not working. Let me see if I can do it in another hole. And that I have several. I tell everyone you at least need 2 sets of holes so you can layer and just make your expression bold. This is another stylized chihuahua. As you can see, the chihuahua is like the antelope is coming this way, so it's part um, crescent even. So it has this flow in the feeling. It's almost like a Tai Chi. So this one, I'm just going to hold up on this side so you can see. This one is, as I call it, this is another stylized chihuahua, as you can see. I love this piece. Because I say, this is really it's got 2 different colors. It's the green and the blue. The green is recycled bamboo, and there's this cobalt blue, and these are leather pieces, strings of with beads cascading. So this one you see that one comes there. And I'm going to do the next 2 together. So 2 more, 26 and 27. 26 a crescent, 27 a crescent stylized, a different shape. But look at those together. We'll turn, heads will turn, and the conversation will be had. Thought I was rushing through these, but I guess we got up to 65. Oh, boy. There we go. 29. Okay. Here is a stylized silhouette profile. As you can see, the blue is a profile of a person's face, and then the back is a crescent, and the ear wire is sterling. Okay. This is a pearlized marble blue that is so pretty, I think, this material. And this is a hoop, abstract hoop that has a little dangle on it. So this is not as extreme, but it's still a signature piece. Okay, now into a few blacks. Okay, we have layers of, you can see it from this side. So when it goes here, it's like it's black, a little black circle on one side. You can wear this on either side. You're going to get two different looks. And then this is a bronze glow on top of that acrylic that I call it. So this is another hoop with a dangle. I'm moving a little fast because you all still have to see Marvin's bags. I forgot I had all this jewelry. Wait a minute. Okay, here's a piece that's up on the ear. This is a double shield with leather dangles and more acrylic gold disc. So yeah. I don't know if I want to call this a column drum, but it's a black and white. The top part white is a kind of cream marbleized um, acrylic. Has a little gold to it, and this is on sterling white, but it does sit up on the ear. And another version of a waterfall. This one has another acrylic dangles and gold dip, and it's a shield that's open in the middle. So we're gonna make Marvin try on all his bags like I'm trying on all these here.
I don't think so.
Okay, here is a what I would call a assemblage. And that's the other thing that I call the pieces. They are many sculptors are using an assemblage technique. That means that I'm assembling pieces to create small pieces of sculpture. So this is a silver resin marble with some mesh screen and some black acrylic at the bottom, so it's creating this shape that is like a little sculpture with the little dangle. I twisted some silver, excuse me, silver wrapped white at the bottom. And it has onyx beads and it's on sterling silver. What it says. Okay. Okay. I have a wonderful connection with a person who sells mammoth prehistoric ivory. So this is not anything that you can be concerned about, but this is so it has this brownish color. Some of it does is white, but this one is with brown. This has lovely cascades of glass beads and leather cord, but this is a very fun piece right here, and it's on a post. And my cream de la cream. Oh, this is a supreme waterfall. This is a mammoth ivory piece with leather cord and ivory beads. Dangle, dangle, dangle. And another one, mammoth ivory. And another one, 42. Very sophisticated piece. Mhm. See it. Oh, there it is. Okay, this is tortoiseshell with a resin and a acrylic. Another stylized chihuahua. So you see it comes in many forms. I create from many pieces. Yes. Okay, here are this bronze glow. This is in fact, there are two of these, but I do individual ones because there were some bigger ones. So some people do one small one big one, but then there are two of these. So it's a hoop, has coconut shell and a metal disc in the center with some onyx beads. And here's a bronze glow acrylic material. This is a hoop, an abstract hoop with the dangle also. And as if you want to need a starter kit, here you go. Just a little something, something. And there are two of these. Oops. A couple of turquoise. Another, my style, hoop. In fact, I'm going to put both of these on just so you can see a style or a look that I like and a lot of my collectors like. Look at that. It's beautiful. I have to say so myself. I really love this one. And then this one could complement it. Let's see if I could get it in this here. But this one is waterfall. It is kind of long. This one is mammoth ivory, horn, and turquoise. So it's not wanting to look in my ear. There we go. Kind of good. There we go. There are two of these. 53 and 54. So I call this one layered hoop earring, recycled rubber, iridescent hematite beads. These are fun. So there are two. There's different pieces, different shapes, but they're similar. Almost, almost. Oh, my silver shimmer. This is a acrylic that I call silver shimmer. Looks like silver. And then I used some poured crystal beads. And anyway, I'm gonna put that one in. And you probably can't see it good because I have this white blouse on. But there we go. That's better. And a primo red. There's a couple red pieces. That one's okay. Another kinetic waterfall, abstract piece, different pieces moving, making life interesting. And then one of my signature pieces, a profile mask in red. And then I always do a red, black, green. And then we're coming up on Juneteenth to make this a part of your outfit for those parties or where you're going to be going. And, you know, red, white, pink is anything. I mean, yeah, I shouldn't say anything, especially black. And I know in most people's work, there's a little black and maybe a little red, maybe a little green. That would this would complement. And anyway, I'm not putting this in. My ear's giving out. This is a hoop as well. And then this one is a stylized chihuahua. And this one is a post, which is up on the ear. And another one on the ear. And this one I love. I love the long pieces, but I like them long. And this one is a abstract watercolor. And the last two, but not least, are little baby hoops. And I call them babies. Because see, I would layer this with a crescent at the back and then a longer piece on this side. But there are two of these similar materials. And shapes are different, but you still got your combination of red, black, and green. And thank you, thank you for indulging me. Woo. And just think, I started to do more. Hey, Jackie Beverly. New York is in the house. And Maryland. And where else? Where else have I seen? Yes, that's the friend of ours that you mentioned, Rum Punch, too. Yes. So I can put on my earrings. And Diane, I hope you got in from LA. So Marvin is getting ready to wow you.
I don't know about all that.
Yes, you are. I wish we could span the collection as it's being displayed back here. I don't know if you all can zoom in, but as I say every time, and I will say it again, this is our living room, or was our living room, that we turned into a showroom during COVID. And it's still working for us. And we thank you all for coming and joining us and sticking with us as we continue to um, have this presentation. So take it from here, dear.
Okay, good evening, good evening. So what I attempted to do is kind of give a guided tour of my collection on the website, marvinson.com. So over the years, what I found is, I'm creating kind of a standard repertoire of design, these objects that serve functional purposes, uh, largely as a result of customer feedback. Have you ever thought about this? Should you try this? Would you like one of these? So digesting all of that, that forms the structure of the objects. On that, I select the leather, um, kind of master how to create these things, how to produce them, so that they are basically indestructible. Um, I try to create these works so that they'll last a decade of daily use. Um, if you've been buying anything anywhere lately, no matter where it's from, 9 times out of 10 it's made in China and it's going to fall apart. There was recently an expose about designer handbags. The Chinese got pissed when Donald Trump dumping on them, and it was showing basically how all the designer bags, high end, 500, 2,000, basically cost $12 to make. Um, my philosophy has always been to create pieces that are durable, one of a kind, creative. So on each piece, there is a work of art that is carved and painted. And even though the objects themselves are standard, the business card is the business card. It's always 2 pockets inside. Some people use them as wallets, um, but the business card is the business card. Then we have the coin pouch, which is a zipper, soft leather, usually lambskin. Some people even use these as wallets. This is called the bubble coin. So I'm putting the title to it so that if you go to the website, you kind of get a sense of how to navigate. Because in addition to the spring collection or the featured collection, which would be at the top of the website, below that would be collections of objects. There will be a cell phone collection, a business card collection, a waist pouch collection. And in that, you can see the full range. So these are cell phone cases, cell phone pouches. You all have long leather cords, and I've yet to find a phone of any description that does not fit into one of these. People will say, my phone won't fit in enough. Yes, it will. You just slip it in, another sale gone. So this has been probably the most popular item. It's really functional. You have a $1,200 iPhone, you can put it in an $80 cell phone pouch. Class it up. Represent. These are soft and padded, iconic imagery representing culture or spirit so that you're not only functional, but you're fabulous as well.
Yeah.
And the coin pouch, or the zip coin pouch, it's basically a zipper on the back. It's a soft lamb leather. We can put it the ornaments that we get from Ghana, from the brass maker, really tad, cool. And again, some of these have faces, some of these have Adinka symbols. This is my favorite symbol, the Bese Saka, representing affluence, power, abundance, and togetherness. In pink and green colors, hoping that some AKA somewhere will fall in love with this. Comedic imagery, outset. Again, this coin, the ram's horn, strength and humility. It's a checkbook cover for those who still write checks. I do. It's interesting. Lately, I've been getting orders for checkbooks. I thought this was a dead item, but it's still alive and well. Some people refuse to step into the digital age because of all the fraud that's going on, which I fully understand. This is a combination of a checkbook and a wallet. And you can see it as a zipper pocket on the back, but inside, room for your credit cards and your snap clothes. So here I've illustrated a few items, a few representatives, but there are many more on the website under these categories. This is a Metro wallet. Again, this is by popular demand. The wallets I was making were so tall, they would not fit into some of my smaller bags. So, responding to a request to make a wallet, shorter wallet, to put into some of the smaller pouches, the Metro wallet is one. So here you can see the version. You can see inside pockets, pockets, ID, pocket, and a zipper pocket on the back. It's the Metro wallet. It's another area that's the inside. Again, each one of these is one of a kind. In 58 years, I've never duplicated any design. No two alike.
Wow. It's just 50 years now. Wow. Golly, time flies. Okay. 58 years.
So this is obviously a Grand Accra wallet. This is made in Accra with my brother, who also named Marvin. What are the chances that you're going to find a Marvin making leather in Ghana? Hey, well, we've been collaborating for years. He does excellent work. So I call this the Grand Accra wallet. And
And the measurement, it is what it's like 10 inches.
mhm.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this one you
You can see the inside, purple cat leather pockets, zipper pocket inside, the Grand Accra wallet. This is the trifold. You can see it opens up this zipper pocket inside. Pocket, got a card, pocket, and zipper. These are all variants of ladies' wallets. Heather pouch, named after our dear ancestor Heather and Post. See this pocket.
And the strap is inside.
And the strap attaches, clips on. This is the blue pouch. See that.
It's hanging up.
So these are $2.25 each. Small, really functional. No. Down in the bottom. Yeah, he was a black and white. So here you can see it's small but functional with all your wallet, your cell phone, your keys, the tuck pocket in the back, a zipper pocket. Again, they're all lined together. This is a bigger one right there. Zebra print on cap, very elegant, black and white.
And gold.
So again, this is the new pouch. This we call this. This is a variant of the new pouch. It's the new pouch 2, just a little bit larger. Same styling of it, a little bit larger. This is what we do first. This is called the Nightlife Clutch. There are a few of these available. No, the Nightlife Clutch.
It's fabulous.
So on the Spring 26 collection, I've ordered the pieces according to the pricing, starting with the least expensive, moving all the way through. But there'll be several variations, versions of each object on the website under the MARVIN collection. The medium rounder, it's a perennial favorite. And the feature here is got 2 pockets inside with a zipper divider. This is a classic style that's been reintroduced this year. It's been very popular. It's called the Grand Leak. Here it is here. Straps keep on here. In the back of the pocket. Top pocket. The pocket. And the same pocket itself. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, there we go. The brand of it is another variant of it. So this one, it's a combination of two Adinkra symbols, kind of blended in black, a stylized wafe, which is a symbol of femininity. And below it, this symbol represents the proper, that love will always find its way home. So, tribute to the beauty and elegance of our sisters. See, so again, the medium right there. This is a new style this year called the quadrille. This is an image of Alset with the wings unfurled, sitting atop three pyramids facing the arc. The symbology is very powerful and kind of represents our embracing of our Kemetic ancestry.
So I want to just show, have you show, because it is a favorite and it has a gusset so that you can definitely, it's not just a flat bag. You can get lots of things in it. It has a zipper with a pocket at the back. It has a pocket in this inside and this lovely lining. And it has a cowrie shell. This one has a cowrie shell pearl. Has these beautiful cowrie shells on the front, the leopard. Okay, just wanted you all to see one of my favorites.
Quadrille, which is kind of a quarter of an oval, with a very distinct and unique shape.
And we start.
Yeah.
When we talk this about this, another thing,
Here's a waist pouch.
the best travel bag you'll ever have.
So this is the style bag that I carry. Because it doubles as a shoulder bag. Very secure across the shoulder. And if you're traveling, it does tighten up to this pouch. And it has the zipper on top. There's this zipper in the back. The artwork, tuck pocket. And then there's another combination of tuck zipper pocket inside. Real women, real spacious. Traveling, and have my wallet and phone. Sometimes my camera is there. Essential, essential. The waist pouch. And always in a different image, design, color. No two ever alike.
pretty. Purple.
It's actually burgundy.
Okay.
But this is another classic bag that's been hanging around, serving people well for at least 2 or 3 decades. Uh, it's called Baby Bucket, soft, wide, soft pouch. Now, I think the small cross-body bucket. Because for some reason, people are fascinated with this idea of the crossbody bag, even though every bag with a long strap is a crossbody bag, but got to follow the trend. So again, with this bag, and actually this isn't even on the website. I just remembered that I did this. So we'll leave it on for tomorrow. But you see that it closes, soft lining on the back, top pocket, zipper pocket, and again, they can have the wallet, cell phone, cosmetics, the pistol. There's another one of those. That's a variation of the Giuliano.
And you can see it. It's on display back there.
This is the rounder, big rounder. The Giuliano, it's kind of an Art Deco motif in red. There's a sister with Nubian nuts, purple. This is one of my tributes to my Delta sister, kind of linear energy, the spirit flows. And this is my newest creation. This is a big bucket bag. I put this your iPad will go in here, and pretty much everything else. And getting requests for larger bags. We need to do some larger bags. We need to do some bigger bags. And here they come. So this is the first of many, kind of reviving the big bag tradition. As a rule, I advise people to carry the smallest bag you can get away with. Because these things will, over time, hurt your back.
Depending on what you put in them. Try not to put much in it.
Never seen anybody lighten up one of these. But, for the younger crowd who hasn't yet learned that lesson, you need something big. Here they come. So this
that's my favorite.
It's called the purple Sankofa. And here we have 3 variations. The image of the Sankofa, which is the wisdom and learning from the past, stressing how important it is to learn the lessons of the past to inform the present and guide the future. So the Sankofa is a critical image for us to embrace as our past, present, and future can emerge, especially now. We are being reminded that the past is not the past, it's still the present. And then if we want to escape the horrors and treachery of the past, we will have to design a better future for ourselves. And that we cannot rely on others to do it. Because now we see what they intend for us, left to their own devices, So, as they say in the movie, you got to get out. And one of the ways to get out is for us to embrace our culture, our spirit, our ingenuity. For many years, so many have been trying to make America better by giving it our heart and our soul and our spirit and our energy. And in so doing, we have deprived ourselves, our family, and our community of our genius. Um, America is not worthy. America is not ready. We need to do for self, to be self-reliant, self-determined, and self-directed. And hopefully someday, when they mature to be rational and reasonable human beings, they will look to our example and see what life can be. Cool, pleasurable, enjoyable, hassle-free, getting along with everybody, getting along with nature, the planet. That's who we are. That's who we came to be. And since it seems that we have not been able to teach them how to be human, perhaps we need to show them by example. So let's lean into our own spirit. Let's create our own culture and civilization that reflects our spirit and our beauty and our truth. And hopefully they'll learn, listen, and follow. They steal everything. So let them steal the example that we can show of what life can be on this planet. And towards that end, we are contributing our little measure of creativity and hoping that we can share it with you.
Okay, I got messages. Let me go. Okay, I got you 100. See, 12. Let's have that one. Anyway, we'll be in touch, but I do want to, as I said, make a couple of announcements. Next weekend, we will be, I guess I should get on camera, right? Next weekend, we will be in Washington, D.C. at the fabulous AKOSUA Art Gallery. The host with the mostest, the hostess with the mostest, our dear sister friend, Juanita Busy Bee Britton. It is at 119 Raleigh Street, Southeast Washington, D.C., and it's a pre-Mother's Day marketplace. There'll be several other artists there, artisans to shop with, and the time will be from 11 to 6 p.m., and that is Saturday and Sunday, May 2nd and 3rd at 119 Raleigh Street, Southeast. You can also be in touch with us through the website, or I believe, do we have our email addresses or any other contact? But a lot of you that are there, if you need any more information, you know how to get in touch with us. I'm going to just thank you all. Oh, and this presentation will be available next week, or later in the week, I should say, on YouTube. And of course, you will be able to see it on Facebook starting probably tomorrow. We're looking forward to a wonderful spring and summer and rest of the year. We're taking all of this good vibes that you all are providing. I can feel you through the screen. I can feel it. I can feel it. So we're hoping that you go forward and shop, but also just, revel in the spirit. I hope that you're receiving from us and the joy and the love. So thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
So again, visit the website. Even if you can't purchase anything, uh, you can share our creativity. Take a look at what we offer into the universe. And hopefully, some of that energy and some of that spirit will touch your spirit. And if we can do that, then our job is done. So thank you.
We appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you at an in-person show somewhere. Thank you for the Chicago folks, the what is it, DMV folk, and New York, LA, any other place in the world that I'm missing, Detroit, Atlanta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. Thank you for coming.
Peace out.